What's up, everybody? We are back in Eternal Saga. It continues eternally. I'm not gonna lie, I just did a recording in here and I messed it up. These damn touchscreens. They can get in the way when you have big ass thumbs. So I'm gonna try to keep the energy alive. I'm gonna be going over a lot of things that I just talked about like 20 seconds ago. But pretty much, I was going through here, trying to just nitpick some of the mistakes that I've made along the way, so that other players, newer players, people just coming into the game, they don't have to make the same mistakes that I made. Or we'll just talk about good tips overall. So if I could redo anything in this game, right off the top of my head right now, the first thing that comes to mind would be experience potions. I know you're thinking like, what? Seriously, you got an issue with experience potions? Like, that's a pretty grindable item in most games, isn't it? It might be. The only way I've seen potions in this game so far, and maybe I'm missing some of the play from some of the different modes that I haven't tried yet. Most of the potions that I've got in this game has been through collecting the troops. Every time you collect a new troop, when you go into your rewards, they will give you 5 experience potions. Like, here, feed these to your troops type deal. And I accumulated mine, and I had like, I don't know, 150 of them or something like that. And I should have really thought more about it, right? Instead of just spending them. And I mean, I use them on heroes, I use them on troops. There we go. Whoops. I can tell you this right now, I should have never done that. I should have never used any of those potions on any of the soldiers. I should have saved them all for the heroes. That was a pretty big mess up on my behalf, right? And now I get these heroes and I have to level them up from scratch. So look at all these like level 21 Anna, level 21 Pantera, Drissela, level 21, all amazing mages. And I would like to see more from them, but I have to wait. I have to get them to level 30 fair and square. Karumi, level 17. Kiru, Tiffany, Bella. Bella, I've been working on. She's one of the last heroes I got, and she goes into my Beastman army. I'm only missing one of the Beastmen, and how ironic is it that it's the little fox demon dude that looks like Inuyasha. He's just a different color. So, yeah, have no potions to actually level up these mosques. And when it comes to upgrading them, obviously your heroes should take precedence over some of your troops. At least I wish I would have done it that way, right? So that's probably tip number 1, is actually hold on to those potions, because you're going to start getting heroes left and right, and you're going to want to work on those heroes. So instead, what I've done is I have put these heroes into my party, into my main team. So I go through here and I get a new hero that I actually want to run and work on. I have to take out one of my actual soldiers that it's like level 40 or 50, and then I have to put in my new hero. So my party gets weaker. In fact, here, that guy will look cooler. My party is going to get weaker from me putting these heroes in, because they're low level, they don't have all their abilities unlocked. Also, I'm not running like a full beast team anymore. All the beastmen are getting a buff from the leader, but now only half of them are beastmen. The other half are just heroes. They're not getting any kind of buff, but that's fine, because heroes have their own skills to throw. They make meteorites come down out of the sky and smash down on the battlefield. They have crowd control moves. They blind you with sand. They make all sorts of effects happen. So it's still been pretty cool, but I would much rather get a new hero and be like, here's 10 potions to drink, you're level 30, now I can put you into the party and actually try you out, and you can actually contribute, and I can see all of your abilities. I don't have to, spend a day or two getting you to level 20 or 30 just to see what you can do. So that is tip number 1. I know, experience potions, right? So tip number 2, obviously, get as far as you can in the map. and then find a place where you can grind all 3 of your armies at the same time, and you can bring as many soldiers as you possibly can, and run the shit out of this over and over again. This is what I'm doing for experience right now, to level these heroes up, since I don't have potions. Along the way, you'll get lots of drops too. I typically set my phone to run this overnight while my phone's charging. I've talked about this before. It works out well, and you do get some better items along the way, right? Items are becoming an issue because I can only hold so many of them, so I'm actually having to go through and recycle items now. I'm trying to just keep, like, you know, the legendary and the epic gear, so pretty cool. I see stuff exploding. We're getting shot at by like some siege weapons. Shabam. Oh, so Kiru leveled up. A Charger leveled up. Tiffany leveled up. But the new cavalry unit I put in here did not. There's the one girl. I want her just to level up one more time so I can upgrade her before I forget. So you don't have to go through this manually. Obviously, there's a repeat button. I kind of went over that. So I think this is the best way to grind here until I see something. I mean, there's a couple of different game modes I haven't tried yet, but I still think this is going to be like the fundamental grind in this game, just because you are getting to run all 3 of your armies at the same time. It's very easy to loop it while your phone's charging at night. They'll just go through it over and over again, and you know, you get on your phone in the morning and you pretty much just scroll down the list of all the different items and stuff that you got, and obviously all your heroes will be leveled up. Very cool. Looks like nobody leveled up there. So there's that. The next big tip I have for anybody, period, is getting resources in this game. There's tons of them. Be a little bit patient. If you do want to support the game, the only thing I can really suggest, I mean, I suggest everything since the price is right, but I myself, to support the game, I got one of the, it was like the Easter bundle packs, and there is a promotional bundle that comes up when you're going through menus here, and for like $8 you get 2,000 lapis plus 2 hero tickets. I will buy that bundle every time I see it. I have my $8 ready now in case that screen pops up. And other than that, one of the coolest things they have here is this daily pass, right? So you're going to go through and you're going to get these for free at the bottom. There's 6 of them. But if you pay 99 cents for the pass rewards, you can collect 600 lapis. 600 lapis is 30 pulls. So you're getting 30 pulls for 99 cents. So you're getting a 10 pull for 33 freaking cents. That is some of the cheapest 10 pulls I've ever seen in gachas, period. You want to fight about it, leave me a comment, because I've played lots of gacha games, and this definitely, you're not getting a 10 pull for 33 cents. I don't know, maybe if you're playing Candy Crush or some shit. But in Last Claudia, a 10 pull is $35, not 33 cents. So that's a big difference. There's also a weekly pass. The weekly pass is $4.99, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 1,600 lapis here. So that is pretty awesome for $4.99. I think you could very easily, very well feed an account just by spending $5, $6 anytime that you want to, collect these extra gems. You only have to buy, a day of it at a time if you want, 99 cents. So that is how I would go about supporting this game and getting lapis here and there. You're not going to be starved. They're going to be giving you lapis all over the place. You have lots of stuff to grind out on the map. And then you can go through and do troop fights where your heroes are not included, and you get some more lapis for that. And then after all that, you go from medium to hard difficulty, and you get to rerun everything, and there's more lapis for that. So far, the gacha seems pretty damn well balanced. And I'm very happy about it. In fact, we might as well do some pulls in here. I think I have a couple thousand lapis. I got no problem burning it. You will also be getting hero tickets along the way. Whoops, wrong tab. You'll be getting hero tickets along the way. And I know you're going to be tempted to just like, oh, cool, let's get a new hero. But with some of the hero tickets, you might actually want to hold on to them so you can get dupes of a hero. Like this chick, she's pretty damn powerful, especially for like an actual beast squad. So if I wanted to power her up and enhance her, I could use my hero ticket right now, and chances are she would come down. So why not? Why not showcase it? So we do have an archer coming up. I think it's gonna be her. She does put in some serious work for a beast team specifically, and that is kind of what I've been running, and I dig her. She has an awesome lasso move, some great crowd control, and she has a pretty quick attack speed, so she's cool. She's finished out some maps for me, right? So it's easy to collect heroes. It's easy to target the heroes that you want. I'm not really worried about dropping that ticket because I know I can spend $4 to $8 on that bundle when it comes up, and I'll get 2 more hero tickets. So shouldn't be that hard to get heroes, and that is why I'm really realizing now that I should have held on to those experience potions as much as I could have. So that's my best advice for getting heroes. And like I said, you're going to want to empower some of them. Here's Natasha. I can transcend her now. Right, she can go up to 2 stars. Doesn't sound like much, like, ooh, you're getting 10 to all of your stats. That's actually a big difference. Every single time this girl makes an attack, it's going to hit for a little bit more. She makes a ton of attacks, especially throughout, her running through a map. She's going to get tons of attacks off. Might actually go through and enhance some of her abilities too. So, upgrade materials, that's what I need. So that is probably the easiest way to actually target the heroes that you actually like and want to work on. That's why I was holding on to some of the summon tickets. I'll just get some more anyway. It's also nice to have some when a hero comes up and you're like, oh, I wanted that hero. Well, all you have to do is highlight them and drop your ticket, and you got like a 70-80% chance that it's going to be them. So makes heroes very easy to collect. Another thing too, keep in mind in this game, there's skins, and the skins is their way of upgrading older heroes. Specifically, what I mean by that, here's Sylph. I think she's an older hero. If you go to skins up here, I have her awesome bathing suit skin, and it's adding 10 to her attack, 10 to her magic attack, 200 to hit points. So they actually have some stats attached to this beautiful bikini that she's wearing. So that is their way, I think, of power creeping some of the older units a little bit to make them as strong as the new units. I don't think the newer heroes, she has a skin there. Tori, like the newer heroes, I don't think they have skins out yet, so could be wrong about that, but just something to keep your eye out for. If you really like a hero, I think they give you enough right when you start the game to pick out a skin or 2. So, you got that going for you. You can upgrade some heroes by just giving them a skin. Very cool. And you would be surprised how big of a difference some of these little upgrades make. You upgrade somebody, you give them 1 to their star, they get 10 more to their stats. You put a skin on them, they have 20 more to their stats, and you go back to the map that you couldn't beat, and all of a sudden you can beat that map now, just literally from upgrading one of your heroes and giving them plus 20 more to their stats. It can make a big difference like that. So the other suggestion I wish I could have made to my past self from my future self when starting this title is to really think about soul weapons and equipment. I'm a believer that you should probably, for most players, you should get one team going. You should get one army, right? Like this is my one tab. Tab number 2 and 3, just kind of put whatever you can in there. But if you're concentrating on tab 1, once you actually pick out the soldiers that you want to run in your tab 1, and you start actually working on these heroes and powering them up, because you're going to be using them to clear content, right? That's something you're probably going to want to do with a fresh account. You're going to want to focus your resources onto one main team that's going to do most of the heavy lifting for you. And saving experience potions goes a long way with that, because, well, then you can put different heroes into that team and have them be level 40 or 50 like the rest of your heroes, and not have to take time to stop. And since we swapped out 4 of our level 50 horsemen with level 1 heroes, now we're going to have to go spend the day running this experience map, and I'm sure we'll grind some items for them, you know, at the same time. But could have easily been avoided if I just saved some of those potions, right? So let's see, we talked about that. We talked about probably the best way of getting heroes and stuff like that. It's very easy once you get the hang of it. It's like riding a bike. You'll never want to go back to any other gacha, damn it. I could promise you that, right? Okay. So yeah, soul weapons, equipment, gear. Go in here and do your daily gear pull for free every day. But you can get gear along the way from clearing maps, right? I wouldn't be too damn pressed to try to pull stuff in here. There is like rare gear. There's legendary gear, guaranteed legendary gear summon. I'm at 36 out of 100. Man, 50 draws for 1,000. Oh, snap. But the thing is, that's just gear. Soul weapons are going to give you a lot more power. You obviously want your main team to all be equipped with a soul weapon. Okay, because that's 50 more attack that everybody can have. And 10 more attack, 20 more attack can make a difference. So 50 more is a huge effing difference. So I'm still stuck on that phase right there, is giving everybody in at least your main army soul weapons. And here's what's interesting about that, and this is why you're probably going to rock mostly troops first. Troops, they're just easier to get soul weapons for. They're kind of universal. Anybody that uses a bow can use a soul bow, but only the unit that bow is specifically made for is going to get all the bonuses from it. So an elf archer is going to get more bonuses from an elf archer soul weapon. But a crossbowman could also equip that bow. They're not going to get any of the amazing bonuses from it, but they'll still get 45 more to their attack just from gripping it. So right now I have a bunch of soul weapons that the wrong people are equipping, and they're just equipping them to get 45 more to their stat. Once I get the proper soul weapons for those soldiers, they'll give the other ones back to the other soldiers, and I'll actually start matching them up to the soldiers that are supposed to have them, because they unlock a bunch of crazy abilities on them, and they make some of their abilities much stronger. Same thing goes with the heroes, but you know, the heroes' weapons are even harder to get. So I could see why a newer account that has, I don't know, a bunch of heroes might not be running all those heroes, because the soul weapons are harder to get for them. It's going to be easier to get the soul weapons for the troops, so you might want to just have some of your newer heroes sit out while your leveled up troops are destroying the levels, because they actually have soul weapons, right? Until you can draw more of them. But that's where I'm at in this game. I'm getting soul weapons myself, so let's see if we can get any of that. At least we get 11 of them for 1,000 lapis. I'll be happy with anything that's a hero's weapon. It looks like we just got another spear. No big deal. What is that for? Orc spearman. I've been getting a lot of stuff for orcs on just the normal drop. A lot of orc stuff. Can we get some more? Can we actually get a hero weapon? That would be cool. Alright, we got some kind of an elf bow. Orc archer. I've been saying we've been getting crazy orc stuff. Can we get off of the whole orc hike? Man, might have to readjust and just run an orc team, because we got a lot of orc stuff. So no legendary. a high elf spear. We got off the a centurion spear, an empire swordman. So pretty much I'm getting everything other than like what beastmen use, and that's funny because that's the faction that I've been working on powering up is the beastmen. So we might as well go for broke. See if we can get anything with our last 1 or 2 pulls. No big deal because lapis is easy to get. And I should be able to grind out some serious lapis after I equip these weapons, you know, and actually power them up. Equip them even if they're not in the right slot. Right now I'm just trying to get that extra 45 attack or magic attack per item. That's what's gonna, you know, get more progression for me. So I don't know, just tips and tricks that I've picked up along the way and things that I wish I would have known when I started. So if you just rolled a new account, I hope this video helps you out. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. Either way, even if you do, you're still gonna have a blast in here. So yeah, if you're new, make sure to hit like and sub. This is what I do, and you'll get notifications when I drop different vids, new video games that I'm trying, new gacha systems. We spin them and pin them. Yeah, so I don't even know what the hell that means. It's just, is that my new catchphrases? As mobile gamers unite, let's spin them and pin them. Man, sounds like, you know, I'm not even going to get into that. Talking about spinners. All right, ladies and germs. I will see you all out there. Leave me a comment. Let me know if I missed anything or if I'm wrong about anything. From time to time, I will actually be human, and I'll make a fraction of a mistake. So don't worry. You guys are always there to never let me down and let me know every time I fuck up. So thank you for keeping me on the straight and narrow. And I will see you out there next time. Later, everybody.